So you might be thinking, if I've just been hit with a big inheritance tax bill, what happens if I just delay paying it and wait till I have a bit more money and then just pay it then? Well, if you do this and you end up missing the deadline, then there could be some serious consequences. So what are they? So firstly, what is the deadline? So inheritance tax is due 6 months after the end of the month that the individual died. So for example, say someone died on the 10th of January, then the end of the month is obviously the 31st of January. And so then the inheritance tax on that person's estate wouldn't be due till the 31st of July that year. So that's 6 months after that person had died. Then if you were to wait another year, your inheritance tax bill would end up being £233,000. So not only would it be accruing interest, but the interest will be accruing interest, meaning your bill's just going to get larger and larger at an increasing rate. Then if you think that's bad enough, if HMRC deem that you've deliberately not paid your inheritance tax, or that you've paid a much lower amount than you should have, then they can enforce penalties, which in the most serious cases can be up to 100% of the inheritance tax bill. So using the previous example, if you had an inheritance tax bill of around £200,000, you could incur, in theory, a £200,000 penalty in addition to this bill if you were to have concealed the inheritance tax that you were due to pay. Then in these most serious cases, HMRC can even force the sale of property and other assets to fund the inheritance tax due and the penalties on top of that. Obviously, these are the most extreme cases, and most of the time, even if people are penalised, it's much lower than this. But this is something to be wary of. So it is really important that you do pay your inheritance tax on time.